Remember.
Hello. Okay, good to be back here on Freedom Corner. I want to thank everybody that weathered the storm while I was gone, in every sense of the word. I saw what happened to y'all out here, and I love the way that you held your ground and held your head up. That was amazing to watch. But I did miss Festivus, so I get my turn and my grievances.
We miss you.
So I want to talk about what grieves me for a couple minutes. 1,079 days ago, my daughter was murdered by this government, and nobody really seems to care. There's no righteous indignation on the part of the American people. Some of them, but when I look at what went on that day, and let's go with a conservative estimate of 1 million people, we've lost our voice, not just for Ashley, but for what has come for these men inside. And that's why we're here on this corner for over 500 nights in a row, for justice for Ashley, for an investigation into her murder. I respect and honor everybody that's ever put on a uniform for this country, and the ones that die as heartache, but they come home and they're honored as heroes. And my daughter was touted by this government as a traitor. And I knew in February of 2021 the way things were going to go for everybody, because that's when Ashley was denied rendering of honors. Ashley did 4 tours of duty in the Middle East. Carried gear on her body that weighed almost as much as she did, and she did it proudly, and she did it valiantly, and I'm proud of that. And I don't need America to see my daughter as a hero. I don't even need you to love her or feel a certain kind of way about her, but what you need to know is she was an American citizen and was born with the rights of an American citizen, and she fought for those rights. And for our rights, and for the people that stand across the street and be idiots to us, and for everybody that wants to come on live stream and challenge us and denounce us, private don't mean a lot. I don't want to really give that any more time or airtime, but this is Festivus for me, so I will just say, he's caused a lot of division. I absolutely never said to him that I didn't care what went on inside the walls of this jail. I never said that. He misrepresented my conversation. But you know what? Okay, so along the lines of grievances, so congressional members know there were murders that day. Yes. I've told them, Dave Summerall's told them, Nicole's told them. American people have written letters, and they saw with their own eyes, unless you're McCarthy, who wants to just stand up and speak on Michael Byrd's behalf when he didn't see what happened. Another grievance I have is, the American citizen that should not have been at the Capitol on January 6, 2021 is Michael Byrd.
That's right. Amen.
He should have been fired for less than professional abuse authority many times. Yeah. Many times. He's a sloppy Barney Fife of Capitol Police, and instead of being fired, he was left there to shoot my daughter. I have grievances of the way it was handled before, the way it was handled after, and the way it's not been resolved since. There's not been one push from this government to find out what happened to these 4 people that day.
That's right.
Not one.
That's right.
And there's video evidence. And then these men sit in jail, and now they're coming after Trump, and our borders are open, and it's a shit show. So those are some of my grievances, and I would just like to reiterate why I'm here. I'm here because my daughter was murdered by this corrupt government 3 years ago. 1,079 days ago without an investigation into her death. And she's owed that.
Amen.
So thank you again, everybody that held their head up here on Freedom Corner. Oh, one more thing I just want to address is the Eagle's Nest. So full disclosure on the Eagle's Nest, my history was weak. And there's lots of people that come in and out of Freedom Corner, and everybody leaves a little something. So Randy had named this corner the Eagle's Nest. And then I had no idea Hitler's lair was the Eagle's Nest until we went to CPAC. And God love Twitter, we posted a little picture on Twitter that said the Eagle's Nest at CPAC. Well then, Joe McBride informed me that you might want to change that name, Micki, because that's Hitler's lair. And so we did think about it. We kicked that around for a little while, and I said, Hitler's not taking this from me. Hitler's been dead for many, many years, and to the victor go the spoils. We won the war, we won the name. Is the Eagle's Nest. It is not an ode to Hitler, it's a fuck you Hitler. It's ours now. So we claimed it back, it's ours, and anybody else that has any more questions about that, maybe Deb can let you know. I put a little something on the live stream.
Amen.
So thank you for my Festivus grievance time, and those that live with me know that that's probably not the end of it, but but I thank you guys for listening if you did, and for staying tuned if you didn't. So thank you, and appreciate it.
Love you, Micki.
Okay, just one more thing, because it is Festivus. So I was told that Private No Class, what's his name, wants his donation back. So I would just say, Private No Class, what's your name? Come on and fucking get it.
Right.
It's right here. Come on and get it. Come pick it up.
He won't come.
Thank you for your donation.
He's a coward.
We did get some nice heat canisters.
Amen.
Also, thank Tom for his donation.
Oh, and thank you, Tom. And for real, Tom, thank you for your donation. I wasn't here. He donated. Tom made a donation to Freedom Corner right before I left. So thank you, Tom.
It's not that
Tom,
people
no,
are great.
just, Tom. I don't have his last name, but Tom, you're amazing. Thank you. And thank you, our friend from Colorado, always. We appreciate your support, too.